Alright, let's get started with the VOD analysis. This is a set between myself and Zav, who is a up-and-coming Peach player. I feel that neither player is super experienced in the matchup, so I want to kind of identify some matchup-specific things that we could be doing better. And I feel like this matchup is kind of hard for both characters because Rob's biggest weakness is, of course, his inability to deal with pressure, especially at close range, and Peach is just a machine built for close range pressure. But on the other side of the same coin, Peach is going to struggle with her horizontal spacing game because she doesn't have fantastic horizontal burst options. So she's going to have her dash attack and her side B, but those are very committal options, and her horizontal game becomes better when she has time to pull turnip. So it's kind of up to me to try and not let her pull too many turnips, and kind of keep her at a range where she doesn't have as many safe options. So I feel it's hard for both characters for those reasons. But alright, let's get started with the VOD. So I barely miss a fair, and they are pressing buttons. So let's watch again. So they get a good punish here. So yeah, forward toss, and then they miss this down tilt. They've done 38 to me off of like one whiff punish, so this was good. But then they kind of keep going with the combo, and they go for the up air. I'm kind of like coming back to stage. I'm kind of just chilling up there, and they do another down tilt. And they need to be hit confirming, because they're kind of just continuing with the combo as if I was getting hit by it, but I was nowhere near them. Then I do a poorly spaced nair on their shield. I could have done this better. I could have either faded back further, or I could have done it later, but I kind of messed up, so they hit me with a back air, and then they go for a down air to cover like tech roll and neutral tech, but I roll away, and then they overextend. So they're trying to cover everything. After that down air, they've kind of like used up their frames. They don't have time to do this, so I punish them with this gyro shot, and then again they're pressing buttons. So let's watch this again. So risky side B that wasn't going to work, and then a down tilt at a range that wasn't going to connect, and they are going to eat a very dangerous punish. They need to just be careful of their ranges, be careful of pressing buttons when they don't have time, because really they could lose the stock here because I'm R.O.B with gyro, and I barely don't convert. So they did a good job to... I was covering DI in with this route, so I went for a triple toss, and if they had DI'd in, this last toss would have connected, but they did a good job to DI down and away, which kind of mixed me up. What I could have done was, to cover this DI, was I could have arm-roaded here, instead of going for another Z-catch F toss, but I didn't commit too hard. I didn't go for like a bad arm rotor, so I was hit confirming. I did okay. Get him next time. So yeah, that laser's good. It kind of covers a lot, and I angled it down so it would hit ledge hang, hopefully. So they've pulled turnip in the corner, and they're going to try and get out. And this is a mistake by me. So let's have a look. So good laser, and I have them in the corner. Shoot gyro, that's fine, but I dash in and I push the issue. I am not respecting Peach's deadly range. I'm putting myself in harm's way by getting that close to them. And I'm kind of just like trying to get something started when I really don't have to. And I have cornered myself because of it. And I've done a risky down smash to like mix up their shield. This was a bad option, and I get punished for it. Alright, so I'm at ledge. They barely miss the back air. Barely. They almost had me, but they get clipped by the nair. That was just a misinput, but it worked. Yeah, I need to get used to Peach movement, because I saw this double jump here. And I was not ready for them to be so low. So I need to be ready for this kind of forward air and float cancel in general. I don't think they floated here. It's more just their double jump isn't going to be like a super committal option for them. They are very actionable. So, yep, I hit them with a fair. Yeah, it's very hard for Peach to deal with R.O.B's forward air. It's such a bursty option, and Peach doesn't have like great moves to contest it. And then they do a turnip toss to my shield, which is unsafe. So then I do a reaction fair, and this puts them off stage. So this is good by me. And it's so hard to edge guard Peach. Alright, so what do I do? This was a really good parry. I think they reacted to the nair, or were just ready for it, and the parry down tilt was an intentional option here, so this was very good. And now they have center stage, so that was fantastic. But this was a bad turnip pull, because when R.O.B is on a platform, he has more options than most characters. I can just having the B reverse gyro, so like the run off B reverse gyro, it gives me a lot of options, because I can run off gyro, I can run off gyro charge cancel, I can run off gyro charge double jump. I could do a lot of stuff, and so I go for the gyro, and they were not ready. This is something they need to really respect in this matchup, because it's a very fast option. Like, this is an unreactable option from the R.O.B. So it's difficult. But yeah, they just need to respect it. So let's keep going. Bad shield grab. So gonna pay for that. Alright, so I'm in the corner. What do I do? I thought they were gonna toss gyro, but they hit me with the fair. Again, that's just me not being super ready for float cancel technology, because they didn't have to Z-drop gyro first. They can basically do the floats and an aerial without having to do that information transfer. They can just continue holding gyro, and I was just not ready. So I just need to respect float and Peach's grounded aerials just more. And yeah, so I'm off stage, and they go for this. I see them kind of coming over to the ledge. I have my double jump, and this catches so many players out, and it is absolutely a matchup experience thing, because while I have my double jump, my up air is like so bursty, it is so quick, and you cannot react. You're not going to be able to avoid this if you don't respect it. So I clip them with the up air. That was a misinput bear. I just need to slow down my hands. Okay, so that was not the first roll-in I've done, I believe. In the last games I did a lot of roll-in this situation. So this was very good by them. So they do a safe back air to my shield. There is nothing I can do about it. So I go for the roll-in to grab center stage, and they do a fantastic job at calling this out with a pivot grab. And then they throw me off stage. So I've been in disadvantage for like 15 seconds or something, so this is really good. They get gyro, I go below it with a fast fall. I don't feel any reason to really do like a high recovery against Peach, because Peach can't really threaten my low recovery with her turnips too well, because I have my up air. She doesn't really want to go below stage against me, so I'm going to go low there basically every time I'm allowed to. So I make it to ledge. And yeah, they didn't respect the up air again. Because yeah, I just don't want to get forward aired here. So I go low. and they don't respect up air. Alright, so I hit them with a shield mix-up. Up air is very nasty to shield, and it actually has a lot of hit stun, and they weren't ready for it, so they missed the tech heal. Let's watch this. I went a bit too far back, but whatever. So, mix them up. They are not ready for the hit stun. So, drag down up air is a combo starter. It actually has a decently sized frame advantage. So they are sent into a tech situation and they are not ready for it. And so I hit them with the up air. I could have done the drag down up air and actually got the up smash confirm if I dashed for a couple frames first, but yeah. Alright, so I have center stage and I push up too close. I have no reason to be this close, and I don't want to be shielding in this matchup much. I should have kind of stayed behind the platform, but yeah. And I've given up center stage. And yeah. Alright. So a bit of trading. My up tilt doesn't work. I roll in again. I've been doing that a lot, so keep that in mind. A weird air dodge down. Yeah, I assume it was a misinput for something. It wasn't good. And I overcommit to this ledge trap. It would have killed, but I could have hit confirmed it rather than doing it proactively, so that was just kind of a big commitment for no reason from me. But so I'm at ledge, and they get me. I went for the stage spike there, but Peach is so floaty that she just went like up. I barely don't duck under it. If I had crouched for like another few frames here, it would have gone over my head. But I made the same mistake as last time, where I wasn't respecting her float range and her float options anyway. So the crouch wasn't necessarily good anyway. Alright, so they barely miss. Spaghetti arm rotor. Spaghetti neutral B. And I roll in again. Alright, so that was a big read from me to just go for an up air, because it's such a reactable move. It's like, it's a fast move, but it's so long. So they punish me. That's good shield pressure, that was good. So I'm trying to land. That shield poked me, so that was good as well. And yeah. This is hard for Peach to deal with, I think. Because, yeah, basically I saw her pull turnip. And I realized, yeah. So once Peach has turnip here, it basically is going to restrict her options a little bit, because she's going to have to float if she wants to do an attack. And to my understanding, turnip confirms are not going to work at this percent as easily. So if I run up here and do something to her shield, the worst thing I'm going to get hit by is a turnip out of shield, which isn't too bad. That's my understanding of that, at least. So I swat them with the fair. That's an unreactable option from ledge. They miss the tech again, but it's good DI on the up air. Yeah. Again, I'm kind of committing to reads when I don't have to, but... So that was good for me. Played at range. And yeah, so they punish me for the mistake I've been making, which is... Let's watch again. So I get them in the corner. This is good. That's fine. Gyro's good. But then I dash in. There's no reason for me to push that far ahead and overextend that much. So they hit me with the dash attack, because I've been doing this over and over, so that's good by them. And then good DI again. Yeah, I should be mixing them up more with the DI on the up air, because I can mix up my drift in more ways than that. I can make it trickier for them, but I kind of wasn't. And that was good. That was just good in general. Yeah. So, I'm at 0, and they are at 160 something. This arm rotor is pretty safe. Like, not safe. It's just a good option here, because the worst thing that can happen to me is you roll behind and I'm cornered at 0. But you're not going to get like a big string, because you don't have much horizontal space to combo me if you did roll behind. And if you stayed on ledge, the worst thing I was going to get hit by was like a ledge drop up air. And I kind of got a read on the timing that you would get up. So that wasn't bad. It was a bit of a read, but it wasn't like as risky as it looks. Okay, so I'm actually playing range pretty well here. Put them at ledge. Get a trade. That's fine. And that was a good nair to cover neutral get up and jump. And then I did a reaction turnaround grab. Now, I could have done back throw here to send them back off stage. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's a matchup inexperience thing, because I'm not confident in like edge guarding and ledge trapping Peach, and Peach isn't confident in my combo. Sorry, the opponent isn't confident in my combo percent windows, because this up throw here, watch again, this up throw I cannot combo. There is nothing I can do to true combo this. They could have absolutely faded away or air dodged to the platform, but instead they air dodge because they're scared of a forward air that was never going to work. So I'm ready for this, and I cover it and do a reaction jab. But yeah, they just need to keep in mind that up throw forward air is only going to work until like 30% on Peach. So they're at ledge. They barely miss. I barely miss a back air. And I want to work my way to center stage. And they're pressing a lot of buttons. Oh man. So I'm kind of just chilling. Hang on. Yeah, I want to watch this again. Miss them with the back air. They get the down tilt. They miss their punish. And now I want to work my way to center stage. A lot of up air, a lot of back air, a lot of platform pressure. But I'm kind of just nowhere near. I'm just not getting hit by any of it, so I patiently work my way in. I almost get them with this. If I hadn't a dash there, the down toss would have worked, but I won't. And yeah, turnip pull, I can actually punish on reaction if I have gyro. So this, let's watch. This wasn't on reaction, but I can at certain ranges. You just need to be careful with the turnip pulls when I have gyro, because it's such a bursty option. Alright, so they narrowly avoided laser, narrowly avoided nair. Yep, so, okay, the reason this happened, I know exactly what happened here. So I make it to center stage, I put up my shield, and I put up my shield again. Now, the last few times I was in this situation, hang on, I'll try and get it. So, this situation here, basically like the last 8 times, in like 6 of them I rolled, I believe. But this time, I just full hopped, and I saw that you went for a preemptive decision to cover the roll. So this was not a reactive move from my opponent. They kind of just went for this because they were confident, but they could have reacted. They could have like gone for the confirm properly. But instead they went for the grab, and I reacted to their grab with this up smash. So yeah, we'll watch that one more time. So I mixed them up by not rolling. They try to cover it, and I'm ready for it. So that's why that happened. Yeah, I think that was good by me. And yeah, it's hard for Peach to like, yeah, it makes sense that they went for the roll coverage there, but that was good from me. Alright, so I'm just going to take a quick break, and then we'll continue on to game 5. Alright, be right back.